Putting up numbers, 99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't covering my cloth, they tugging. Putting up numbers, 99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 play. Who don't
Music licensing reimagined.
Play, who don't play, 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 play. Who don't play, 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 play. Who don't? Long time coming, black on the bottom of my feet from running. Cataracts under my eyes from hustling. Going from buying and selling to customers. Run up the business, God is my witness. Sun up to sun up from Monday to Sunday. We maxing our limits. My mind running like Tom Cruise on an action movie. Moving a mission, they say that I'm tripping. I've been told I need a vacation. I'm finessing a visit.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to DFS by the Numbers, and welcome to the Fight Companion for Dana White's Contender Series week number 9. And I'm looking forward to this card. I think we got a lot of violence on this card. I see the majority, if not all, of these fights potentially finishing tonight. And we got some good fights. You know, we kick it off with Luke Fernandez, Rafael Bergentino, which, I mean, should be one of the most, if not the most lopsided fights in Dana White's Contender Series history. Got a minus 1,800 favor there currently for Luke Fernandez. We got a really good matchup between Hedrick and Diaz. We got Roy Jr., Emmanuel Rodriguez, which should be a really fun striker's delight. Vologden, Martinetti should be a fun fight. And then we got Islam's buddy, Zainikov versus Lucas Caldas, who's a fun fighter as well. So I'm looking forward to all these fights. I think pretty much every single one of these fights are just going to be bangers. So looking forward to breaking it all down a little bit before we get into the show here, seeing what we can come up with. And it's tough this week from a betting perspective, I think. I mean, the one spot that instantly jumped off when I was taping these fights was violence in the Fernandez-Bergentino fight. And the under opened up at plus 130 for some reason, but it's currently minus 470, which has to be the most juiced under in Dana White's Contender Series history. The fight doesn't go as minus 1,400, and I completely agree with it. I completely agree with all the steam on the under. But that was one spot that I kind of had circled. So we'll see what kind of sticks out throughout the week. Typically, I like to put together a parlay, but not a ton of parlay spots really sticking out for this card, to be honest. So I'm interested to know what you guys are on in the chat, but what is up, everybody? Hope you guys are looking forward to some fights. We got Wiki Feet in the building. What is up, Wiki Feet? Saying I'm so ready for this. I'm ready too. I'm ready for some fights tonight. I hear great things about this channel. Appreciate that, Wiki Feet. I hear great things about your website. What you got going on over there? We got Flagger in the building. What is up? Saying this channel is the source of the truth on all MMA. Appreciate you, Flagger. Saw you in the Discord as well. Good to see you in there. We got Daz in the building. What is up? Best MMA analysis in the game. Appreciate that, Daz. Let's go. Let's get it. We got Matt in the building. Fire it up. Let's fire it up. We got Dixon Cider. Brady, I'm placing an order with Patchy at McDonald's. Do you want anything? Fries, McFlurry, and apple pie? I just want to ask Patchy what happened. Yeah, that's all I want. My order is to ask Patchy what the hell happened over the weekend. I mean, that was just a horrible, horrible performance from Patchy Mix. And I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, Patchy Mix 0-2 in the UFC. Not sure what's going on with the guy. Just looks like a completely different fighter. We got Call Me Husker. What is up with the Oi? Leonardo Alves. What is up? Derek, I can't bring up that comment. But wild. Wild. I love when the song comes on. Yeah, I like it too, man. Well, let's go. Let's get it. Brady, I'm trying to not get my cheeks clapped by the books tonight. I always try not to get clapped on Contender Series. That's why I usually keep it very light. And if I do play anything, it's usually a sprinkle. What sportsbook can you get these Dana White's Contender Series fights? Well, you can get them on most sportsbooks. You can get them on BetOnline, Bovada, DraftKings, FanDuel, BetRivers, Bet365 are just some of the books that you can get them on, but those are the ones that I know. Brady, any interest in the first fight to end in 60 seconds or less? I mean, what's the line on it? Did they have a line on the ends in 60 seconds for the first fight? Brady, some books have stopped offering Fernandez round 1 KO. What do they know? I mean that should happen. I mean, that's the most likely outcome there is the round 1 KO. But it's been getting hammered. been getting hammered. I have no bets today, just here chilling. Yeah, I do have one bet. It's a parlay between this card and the Rio card. I parlayed the under 1.5 in the first fight. I just think it's a good parlay piece. But other than that, I'm gonna kind of bet as we go type thing, see if anything sticks out. What do you think of the under half round of Pergentino Fernandez? So somebody said it was like plus 165, which I think it's wild because it's actually a worse price than the Gaudier under half a round. I think the Gaudier under half a round was plus 185, and it hit. And I think it probably hits, man. I mean, we're not getting a great price on it by any means. You know, it's not too often you're tempted to bet a half round, but if it's going to hit, it's probably going to hit in a fight like this. It's a fight that, I mean, in my opinion, it's just not a real fight. I mean, this guy, Pergentini, he's just not a real fighter. So I think it hits. Plus 165, it's not the worst look in the world. Finish inside a minute, plus 400. It's always tough to call those 60-second finishes, though, but that's actually better than I was expecting it to be. Let me refresh my ESPN to see what's going on. There we go. Okay. All right. Looks like there's going to be a lot of ass shavings on this card. Yeah, I think good amount of ass shavings. I think we get at least 4 ass shavings. And I did do a poll, by the way, for the first fight. Let me know who you guys got. Okay, somebody picked Rafael Pergentino. Show yourselves, because if it hits, we got to give you credit. Whoever picked Rafael Pergentino, you better show yourselves right now. Because that would be the biggest upset in DWCS history as far as I'm concerned. Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby should be investigated by the police. You're telling me, man. You're telling me. Other than Susarkayev, who do you think the best prospect will be? I'd have to go back and look, man, throughout the cards. Off the top of my head, you know, who's the dude that fought last week with the ponytail in the glasses? I think that guy's gonna be really good. Who else? There was a couple really good fighters last week that I thought are going to be legit, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a rankings at the end of the season. Maybe do my top 5, top 10, something like that. Go through the cards and see what's what. Oh, we got Blessed in the building. What is up? Whoever picked Pergentino is meeting Fernandez at the steakhouse after the fight. And I don't think there'll be a steakhouse situation. I mean, this is the Contender Series. I don't recall really anybody throwing a fight on DW. There's just no point in throwing the fight. But yeah, I mean, if Pergentino wins, it'd just be a shocking outcome. Curtis Campbell, yes, Curtis Campbell. Curtis Campbell's good, man. You think Caldas has a chance tonight? I think he has a chance. I actually really liked what I saw from Caldas. The problem is it's just a tough matchup for him with Zainikov. Zainikov training with, Islam Makhachev, Usman Magomedov, and those guys. And Zainikov's good. Zainikov's a very high-level striker, can mix in the grappling as well. But Caldas was fun, man. Caldas was coming forward, swinging his dick a little bit. And so kind of sucks that Caldas kind of has to fight this guy, but I'd love to see Caldas in the UFC. I think Caldas would produce some very fun fights, a lot more fun than Zainikov, who some of Zainikov's fights weren't the most exciting. But yeah, Caldas is, in terms of an exciting fighter, he absolutely is. Got in on the under 1.5 at minus 280 in the first fight. Yeah, I should have as well. What I was doing was I was kind of waiting for, props to drop on the Rio card so I can maybe parlay something together. And I guess waited too long. And by the time I got to the under 1.5, it was like minus 425. So yeah, money's pouring in on the under 1.5. Which fights ruin the all inside the distance parlay? According to the odds, the fight that would ruin the all finish parlay would be, I believe, the Junior Rodriguez fight. Because that fight to not go is only like minus 160. So according to the odds of that one, but I don't know. I think they all... Actually, no. According to the odds, it's the Vologden Martinetti fight. The fight goes only minus 130, which is minus 120, which is interesting. So maybe it's this one. Maybe this one potentially ruins the the inside the distance parlay. Had to take Fernandez in under 4.5 minutes plus KO. What line did you get on that? I mean, it's just an obvious out. And the only thing is maybe Pergentino's so bad that Fernandez subs him. But I mean, it should be KO. Oh, let's see here. Let me pull up my contender series notes. You think Gianni has good picks? The ESPN bet guy they bring up on the cards. I like Gianni. I know people hate on Gianni, but I like Gianni. I don't mind him. We all go on good runs and we all go on bad runs. It happens to everybody. He went on a bad run a couple of years ago, but he seems to be kind of back, and that's going to happen in gambling. Forfeit. I think it had to be 5 for us. I think it had to be 5, man. That's a good line, Derek. I was not expecting minus 135. I win some parlay Saturday, but Patchy cost me a retirement parlay. Yeah, Patchy cost me over a 10-unit night. Sandhagen cost me over a 10-unit night. I just need Sandhagen to win 3 total rounds for an 11-unit night, which had been my best card of the year. But it was still a really good night at UFC 320 because of Yuri Prochazka. Do you agree with not signing fighters if they don't get finishes, even if they're clearly UFC caliber, like Vagabov last week? So I think Vagabov was one of the best fighters of the season. He went out there, he 30-27 to a tough opponent, but he didn't get signed. But it's just not the point of the show. The point of the show is to excite Dana White on Tuesday night and get that finish. So I think we'll see him in the UFC eventually, but not mad that he didn't get signed because he really didn't put on the best performance. Wasn't the most exciting fight. But he's really skilled, Vagabov. We got Jason Herzog in the building. What is up, Jason Herzog? I pray to God you're not reffing the first fight of the night. I pray to God you're nowhere near Pergentino, Luke Fernandez. I don't want anybody to die. Yeah, you did. You definitely did. I mean, Patchy looked awful. I mean, he's coming out with excuses. Apparently, somebody said he had staph, but I mean, it was just a really bad performance. Cut Patrick Mix. I tend to agree. After Joe Pfeiffer last week, I don't want to make any KO bets. I have Fernandez round 1. Yeah, luckily I was on Pfeiffer inside the distance at like minus 110 because there really wasn't much of a difference between that and if there's not much of a difference between the KO or the inside the distance, you just take the inside the distance. We've seen crazy things happen. LFE is this is under 0.5 is not cashing. Yeah, if Herzog's in there, I mean the fight's going the distance. Vagabond will be in the UFC as soon as they need a guy. I agree. I think not only will he go in the UFC, but I think he'll have a lot of success too. All right. Dang, it's cold. It's freezing. Absolutely freezing. You need to heat up a little bit. So there he is. Pergentino. He's just not a real fighter. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, this is a fist fight at the end of the day. He has no technique. He just swings his dick. So maybe he can catch him with something. Like, I do think minus 800's kind of stupid. But at the end of the day, I mean, the better fighter is Luke Fernandez. But Pergentino is just a wild. Both guys are kind of wild, man. I think it's going to be a car crash. This guy punches like a real wuss. I mean, he tries to swing his dick. Still like the sub for Zainikov. I don't hate it. It's plus 1,000. I might be sprinkling that. I also don't mind Coldus by KO at plus 600. There's some big props in that main event tonight. Gotten here late. I can ride. Got a parlay. I don't have a parlay for this card. I try. I mean, I love the under in the first fight of the night, but it's minus 470. And then in terms of another parlay piece, like, I don't know. So I don't have I wasn't able to cook up a parlay. I mean, these lines are just way too. I mean, the fight doesn't go in the Hedrick Diaz fight is minus 650. It's like, what are we doing? So I might just like sprinkle some things as we go type thing. Jeez. Mick Maynard's talking about this guy. I mean, Mick Maynard watched tape on this guy and said that they need to bring him in here. It's ridiculous. We got Flegger with the $5 dono. Appreciate you, my guy. He says, is there any chance we get a fight companion with Brady and Uncle Weezy for a fight night or numbered event? So funny you say that. We were actually supposed to do something along the lines of a fight companion. It was supposed to go down. We were getting a potential sponsor for it and everything. And then the sponsor kind of backed out. We never ended up doing it, but I think that'd be cool. And I think a lot of people would like it, but we need a sponsor. We can't just show up there and do it for free type thing. Because it's a lot. I mean, sitting there for 6 hours, it's a lot. But something in the future would be pretty cool. Stop it. Yeah, this was the dude that had the little person ring girl and just the tiniest bikini you'd ever see. It was just disgusting, man. It was disgusting. The graphics, I don't think the graphics guy is gonna show his face around these parts. Not after what. I mean, I don't think we're ever gonna see that guy. All right, let's get ready. First fight of the card. Let's close this poll up. You didn't just look up Rafael Pergentino on YouTube. It's the fight. I mean, there's two fights. One where he's in a ring, and then the other where he's in a padded room. And I agree. I agree with Marvin here. Nobody should be minus 1,400 in like Contender Series. I agree, 100%. Besides Luke Fernandez. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, yeah, nobody should be minus 1,400 on the Contender Series. Agreed. All right. So yeah, let's close this poll. So 87% of people are going with Luke Fernandez, and 13% of people are picking Rafael Pergentino. So a couple people taking the dog, and he's a big dog. As far as I'm concerned, one of the biggest dogs in Dana White's Contender Series history. We saw a minus 1,000 chick lose last year, but Gianni's taking the Fernandez to win in round one at minus 300, which I think it hits. All right, guys. Marvin taking the sub. I mean, he's going to do whatever. If he wants to sub him, he will. But watch out for some dick swinging. The Brazilian guy's going to get bent over. I think so, dude. I mean, it's bad. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, my God. Jason Herzog's in there. God, help us. No. Jason Herzog is reffing. No. God, fight's kicking off. Herzog's the ref. Oh my God. God help us. Oh my goodness. Herzog's reffing. Oh my God, big right hand drops Pergentino. Herzog, the fight's over. The fight's over. 23 seconds. The fight's over. It was so bad. That Jason Herzog had to stop the fight. Move, fighter! Move, fighter! Move, fighter! Move! Move, fighter! Well, that's all she wrote. Sanctioned murder. We just witnessed a sanctioned murder. That is the good old-fashioned sanction. It was so bad that even Jason Herzog said, that's it. I don't even think I heard a move fighter. There was no time for a move fighter, nothing. That was a sanctioned murder. That was an ass whooping. That was an ass beating. That was a piping. I mean, this guy Pergentino just got piped on sight. This dude just got piped on sight. Gee, I mean, I parlayed the minus 425 for the under, And that was value. I mean, the under at minus 500 was value tonight. Holy crap. Wow. Dude, that's funny. The 60 seconds hit at plus 400. Whoever had the 60 second at plus 400, the under half a round hit. I mean, that's crazy. That's insane. I mean, that was a piping. That was an on-site piping. Easy money. I mean, that was we're not going to see much easier money than that. I mean, it's a fight that shouldn't have been sanctioned. Yeah, that was bad. Herzog, he didn't get a chance. He didn't even get a chance. It was so bad that he didn't even get a chance. Yeah. Under half a round. I mean, it just took one punch. Agreed. I should have added it to I was looking at adding it to another parlay too. I didn't, but I should have had a lot more on that under. Should have made under 1.5 instead of 3.5. Oh, should have made 1.5 instead of 3.5. Yeah, I think DraftKings is the only book that offers the 60-second KO. I know FanDuel does maybe sometimes on like pay-per-views. Man, what a knock. It's just hilarious. I mean, he's going to go. Hey, Bertocchino's, he's going to go back to Brazil with that little person, and we'll see him back in that padded room. Wow, and Anarco called the 2 punches. Jeez, that's a good call. You nailed that. First minute at plus 900. Jeez. You really, yeah. Like I was saying, I think Mick Maynard or Sean Shelby they got last in fantasy football, and the punishment was to bring Rafael Pergentino onto the contenders. It just made no sense. I wish Hard Rock offered 0.5 rounds. Yeah, I wish I would have taken a look at it too. Piping doesn't explain that. Yeah, the fight finished in like 20 seconds. He's not an actual fighter. He's not an actual fighter. So Herzog's reffing tonight, which means he's probably going to ref 2 or 3 fights tonight, which is kind of scary for under bettors going forward. But Herzog did do his job in that fight. The second leg of the parlay is on UFC Rio, the UFC Rio card this weekend. I parlayed the under 1.5 in the Fernandez Pergentino fight, with the fight doesn't go in the Oliveira Gamrot fight. I didn't even think about playing the Gone in 60 seconds. Yeah, there's not fights where you even think about doing that, but this is probably one of them. I'm pretty sure Karolina Kovacevic is doing full-time OnlyFans and has breast implants now. Lina Pilastri might not be wide enough. Yeah, I think Pilastri gets it done. But I think she's minus 425, right? And Herzog, you did good, man. You did good. That's what we need. I'm all for fighter safety. I'm all for fighter safety. I'm all for, protecting the fighters. That's just me. I don't want to see somebody die out there. I don't want to see a Cam Teague situation where Cam Teague literally died in the octagon a couple weeks ago. So I'm all for fighter safety, and Herzog had a really good stoppage there. I mean, you're going to give him 23 seconds. Like, we don't see that too. I mean, that's very impressive. So he'll get a contract. All right, let's do the next poll here. Fast start to the night. Very fast start to the night. All right, next fight we got Donovan Hedrick versus Luis Diaz. All right. So for this fight, let me know what you guys got for this fight. I don't have anything on it yet. So I was impressed with Hedrick. I was impressed with what I saw. But he's one of these guys that he's just fought really bad competition. He's fought just absolute bums. And I was talking about it on my prediction video. He's fought guys like, there's this dude named what's his face? Ramon Butts, who's 1-15. I mean, Ramon Butts is 1-15. He's beating who else? Christopher the Kid Levant, who's 0-10. So it's like this guy, Hedrick, he looks the part, but against who type thing. So that's kind of what I worry about here with him, but he looks good. The wrestling looks good. Everything looks pretty good. Looks very strong, looks very athletic. And Diaz is dangerous early on, but he can definitely slow down. Diaz can definitely get taken down. I kind of feel like it's going to be another car crash. And the line definitely does indicate that. We have the over-under set at 1.5, the under 1.5 at -180. The fight doesn't go at -650. And I think I tend to agree with that. I think it's going to be a car crash type fight. I think if Diaz is winning, it's early. I think even if Hedrick is winning, it could be early as well. I could see that another quick fight between these two. But I lean Hedrick. It's just the level of competition really sketches me out. Brady, did you see the statement released by Justin Toffa? Somewhat. I didn't read the whole thing. Nobody's got time to read all that. But something along the lines of he's stepping away from the sport for a little bit to get healthy or something like that, right? The values on Diaz, maybe. We'll see. I've got the fight doesn't start round 3. I like it. I dig that. Hedrick KO. So Hedrick has finished 5 of his 6 wins by knockout, has 1 sub. I'm going into this like Dana, I know nothing. I like the Diaz sub, small poke. I changed my pick to Diaz last minute. Hedrick has fought literally nobody. Yeah, it's literally some of the worst competition you've ever seen. Under 0.5, maybe. I mean, this is an actual fight, you know. So this is an actual fight. Absolutely an actual fight. I heard rumors of a Dana White's Contender Series Halloween special. Tilted Ghost of the Apex. Recent booking has reflected this intention. Yeah, I think we got Cam T haunting the Apex currently. Diaz looks good, man. He does look good. But as the fight goes on, he kind of tapers off. Takedown defense isn't great. So I kind of think if Diaz is winning, it's in round 1. Kind of think if Diaz is winning, it's round 1. I mean, Diaz KO 1's plus 1,000. Diaz round 1 plus 320. I kind of think that's how he's winning if he does win. But I have a feeling somebody's getting served here. But I don't have anything on this fight. What is Hedrick by KO? Probably not great. Probably not. Plus 125. Yeah. I'm going to sit back and watch this one. Under 1.5, not bad. Minus 164, not bad. Diaz KO. Coin flip fly. I'd say so. I'd say it's probably the most competitive fight on the card. Because Diaz is good. He's a dangerous fighter. Luis Diaz inside the first round plus 100. That's not bad. Please don't spoil again. What do you mean spoil? I'm just doing the commentary. I'm doing the commentary. Diaz under 1.5 plus 185. Yeah, I think that's how he wins. Not go the distance is good. Agreed. As long as Herzog's not in there. First fight in 2. Yeah, he's been on a little bit of a layoff here. 11 first round finishes. 11 of his 15 wins in the first round. Wow. Or 11 of his 17 wins first round. All right, let's set this up. I think we get some violence here. Let's see. All right, let's close this poll. So 75% are going with Hedrick. 25% are going with Luis Diaz. for this fight. We'll see. I'm taking Hedrick, but the level of competition is atrocious and scares me. But he looks good. We'll see. Okay, we got Eric McMahon. Who the heck is that? All right. Fight's kicking off here. Got Hedrick in the blue, Diaz in the red. They size up pretty well. Big overhand right from Hedrick. Oh, and a big takedown from Hedrick as well. Hedrick on top here. And Diaz looking to get back up, and he does. Diaz to the back of Hedrick. Looks to take the back. Gets one hook in. Gets two hooks in. Diaz is on the back of Hedrick here early on in this first round. It's going to be a very explosive fight early. Diaz early is very explosive. Hedrick is able to get him off his back. But Diaz still has those hands locked. Hedrick looking to break the hands. And like I said, I'm curious to see how this fight goes if it does get extended into the second round. Diaz looking to wrestle here, which is interesting. Diaz looking to wrestle here, looking to take down Hedrick, using a lot of energy, though. Hedrick doing a really good job sticking back up. Diaz trying to get the hooks in, can't quite get him in, but still hanging on to the back. Hedrick looking to break the lock here. But Diaz doing some good work. Lands a knee to the leg, does Diaz. Landing some punches here in the clinch as well. Hedrick still looking to break that lock, and he does, and he turns around, and he digs the underhooks. Kind of throws him down, and looks to land a nice knee to the body, does Hedrick. Very nice knee to the body from Hedrick on the break. They're now back at range. And man, Diaz is wild. Diaz is swinging with very bad intentions here. Everything Diaz is throwing he's looking for the knockout. Nice leg kick from Hedrick. Very nice leg kick from Hedrick there. Diaz is on the pressure here. Both these guys are very explosive early, and that's showing thus far. Wouldn't be surprised to see Hedrick, wrestle pretty soon here. About 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go in this first round. The pace started out very quickly, and a big left hand from Hedrick. Big left hand from Hedrick, and a right. Diaz just missed on the counter, but a nice... Oh, and a jab from Hedrick. Snaps the head back. Another jab from Hedrick. Hedrick's looking pretty good, but Diaz is always very dangerous. Head kick just missed for Hedrick. Big leg kick from Diaz. Hedrick on the pressure with a nice jab. Oh, big exchange between the two. And Hedrick looks like he might have gotten hurt. Didn't like that reaction, but he's fine. He's chilling. Both guys with big exchanges there. But Diaz got the better of that one. About 2 minutes to go in this first round. Been a pretty solid pace thus far between these two. Pace has kind of tapered off a little bit, but both these guys still very dangerous. Leg kick for Hedrick. Don't like the body language, really, of Hedrick. He's kind of... There we go. Landed a couple jabs there. That jab's there all day for Hedrick if he wants it. He landed it plenty of times. But Diaz is very dangerous, and Diaz has landed some big shots thus far in the first round. About 1:30 to go. In this first round, Diaz is the one pressuring. Another jab there from Hedrick. Interested to see what happens if this fight does get into the second round. Both these guys not known for having success in the second and third rounds. And a big body kick for Diaz. Hedrick clinches him up here. About 1:10 to go in this first round. Very good round thus far. Lots of action thus far between the two. Both guys having some good moments. Very tough round to score thus far as well. Hedrick has him up against the cage here. Good control thus far. Let's see if he can land another big knee here. He doesn't. They break away. Hedrick with a big right hand. Diaz loads up and misses. Good head movement from Hedrick, but he does get clipped there. It looks like he got hurt. Diaz is swarming him. I don't know if it was a trip or he got hurt, but Diaz swarming Hedrick. Looks to get to the back here. One hook partially in. I don't know if it was a slip or he got clipped. We'll have to see on the replay. But Diaz is on Hedrick here against the cage. About 20 seconds to go in this first round. Hedrick spins away. back at range here. Hedrick looks to have his wits about him. Big knee for Diaz, but Hedrick look to take him down, couldn't take him down, and then Hedrick gets taken down by Diaz. Diaz on top, and a really good look there for Diaz towards the end of the round. 10-9, wrong button. 10-9 for Luis Diaz. Hellacious pace thus far. Diaz has those heavy muscular arms. A lot of times those guys get tired. Both guys, I mean, Diaz looks fine right now. I kind of worry about Hedrick right now being a little tired. That'd be crazy. I mean, the fight doesn't go as like minus 650. That'd be crazy. Hedrick almost tripped into a KO. Yeah, we'll have to see. So Diaz landed a very nice knee, it looked like. And Hedrick kind of just ate it there. This guy has asked, which guy? Hedrick? Hedrick has excellent head movement. He showed some good head move there at times. Diaz has just fought the way better competition. That's a fact. All right, Hedrick looks a little tired. Looks a little exhausted here. But Diaz also slows down as the fight goes on, so we'll see. We'll see which one of these guys can dig deep. We're about to find out. Both, but Diaz could have put it away. All right, round 2 starting. Hedrick on the front foot there. Clinches up. It looks like maybe a headbutt there. Ref asking for a replay. Big leg kick for Hedrick. Big body kick for Diaz. Oh, nice knee to the body for Diaz. I'm just not liking the reactions for Hedrick. He landed a nice jab, and he needs to keep going to that jab. That jab's been there all day for Hedrick. That's been his best weapon so far, is that jab. It's landing every single time. He needs to keep going to that jab. The pace is definitely tapered off between these two. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this second round. Another jab there from Hedrick. I mean, it's landing, and it's landing at will. Ooh, spinning kick just missed for Hedrick, and a nice right hand lands for Hedrick. Diaz hasn't really done much in the second round thus far, but now Diaz is on the front foot coming forward, pressuring a little bit, and somebody mentioned it earlier. A lot of muscle on that frame of Diaz. Good jab from Hedrick there. That jab's there if he wants it. Good punch to the body from Hedrick. A kick to the body from Hedrick as well. Both these guys look exhausted. And Hedrick gets a takedown. Diaz is threatening with a potential guillotine, but it doesn't look to be close. But you never know. And Hedrick gets out. Hedrick is now on top. And this is what I noticed while watching tape on Diaz. Early on, he's able to get back up. But as the fight goes on, the get-up game gets worse and worse. And Hedrick is now landing some nice shots on top. Very good shots on top from Hedrick. Whoa, whoa. Grabbing the cage. Hedrick's grabbing the cage here. Diaz rolling for a leg. Some potential cheating happening there from Hedrick, grabbing the cage. But all in all, Diaz is able to get back up, and Hedrick's still on him. 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go in this second round. Diaz has not done much. Diaz has not done much in this second round. Nice little cheeky elbow there from Diaz in the clinch, but some big shots in the clinch from Hedrick. Very nice shots there. To the body for Hedrick as well. Oh, Diaz is getting wild and reckless. Big swings and misses. Takes a big deep breath. Just Diaz. Diaz shoots in for a takedown. And Diaz to the back, and he gets the takedown. If Hedrick can get back up here, that's going to be huge. A lot of energy wasted here from Diaz potentially. Hedrick looking to get back up. If Hedrick can get back up here, it's going to be a bad sign for Diaz, who just used a lot of energy to get that takedown. But Diaz gets to the back, and Diaz gets... Oh boy, Diaz has the back here. He's going to look to get into mount potentially. He's going to look to try to get this choke in potentially. And he's cranking on the neck here. Now he's on top, landing ground and pound. Hedrick needs to get out of this position. Diaz looking for potential sub. Chipping away with some ground and pound. Looking to crank that neck. I'm not sure if it's under. It's not. But he's now into mount just about. Diaz on top here. Late second round, dominating after he's done really nothing early in the round. Hedrick needs to get up, but I think he's a little bit too tired. Both these guys are exhausted. Even Diaz is in a dominant position, kind of just taking his time, wiping his nose here. But Diaz is dominating on top. Hedrick needs to get back up. Diaz landing some good shots on top, threatening with submissions. Big ground and pound shots here from Diaz. Looking for the neck, and this is a great opportunity for Hedrick to try to get up, and he almost does. Almost gets out, almost sneaks out the back, but Diaz remains on top. Some nice elbows there from Diaz on top. This is the sloppy fight, guys. This is the greasy fight. You know, thus far, I'm not really impressed with either guy. But we got Diaz right on top in a dominant position, has his arm pinned down, punching away with some ground and pound. If he showed some urgency here, I mean, Diaz could potentially get a stoppage if he shows some urgency, but the urgency is not there right now. And the urgency is not there from Hedrick to get back up. Diaz looking to get the hooks in and get the choke in. And it looks tight. It looks deep. It's under the neck here. We need Hedrick to fight the hands. But that choke is deep. That choke is tight. He's not fighting the hands. He's going to go to sleep. He needs to fight the hands, and he taps. It's just the inexperience. It's the inexperience from Hedrick. It's the level of competition, and it showed. I mean, that was not great. But so Diaz gets the second round submission win. Shout out to, I think Dixon called the submission. Good call there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about either of these guys. Both guys were tired, but it just came down to who wanted it more, and the guy that wanted it more was Diaz. Absolutely. Good call, Dixon. Good call, Dixon. We got Herzog saying, move fight. Yeah. He was, I mean, the ground and pound didn't have much sting on it, didn't look like. Yeah, a rare instance where the cheater actually loses. We don't see that too often. We saw it over the weekend with Macy Chazon. But typically, if you're cheating, you're winning. Who wants to bet that neither guy gets a contract? I don't know. It wasn't the most impressive performance, but he did finish. I don't know. Paid the judge a book by its cover. Yeah, Diaz did looks like the real deal. But I don't know. I don't know if he's that great, to be honest. I think Hedrick kind of just crapped the bed. No contract. Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing. I mean, this Vodka Bob's 10 times better than both these guys. Sweaty over 1.5. Absolutely. I mean, kind of. I mean, the first round was kind of a sweat. Hedrick Frotch. I mean, this guy fought a guy named Ramon Butts. There you go, Forrest. Good call. Why it's important to watch tape. Even if Diaz gets signed, he fights a guy with better cardio. It's all over. Yeah, I mean, Diaz was clearly exhausted, but luckily for him, Hedrick is even more exhausted. But yeah, I've seen a lot of fights where Diaz just had nothing left, rounds 2, rounds 3. Yeah, Macy Chazon needs to get some help. Absolutely. Can he pass a drug test? That's the question. Give Hedrick a contract? No, let's not. Let's not give him a contract. Diaz gets a contract, goes 1-3. 1-3 is generous. 1-3 is a little generous. I don't know who this guy beats. I really don't know who this guy beats in the middleweight division. Because you can't give him Jamie Pickett, because Jamie Pickett's cut. All right, let's see here. So while we're waiting, going to pull up. Let me see. This next fight is going to be phenomenal. You would think. You would think it's phenomenal. All right. So what are they going with? They're calling him Roque Conceição. All right. All right. So going to do another poll here. You guys got Emmanuel Rodriguez or Roque how do you spell Conceição? So, all right. So for me, I like Rodriguez here. I think somebody's going to get served here, actually, though. Both these guys are very dangerous for the flyweight division. I mean, it's not too often we see flyweights with like 100% finish rates, and both these guys have a ton of knockout power. Both these guys have just good pressure, good volume, and I like Rodriguez here. I think he's more defensively responsible. I think he has the better chin. Conceição kind of comes forward, but he leaves a lot of openings. I think he's going to leave a lot of openings, get hit here, get hit hard, and probably get put down. So yeah, I like Rodriguez by KO. I like the fight ends by KO as well, which I might take a sprinkle on that. But the fight ends by KO, I kind of like. Two strikers going at it here. Let me take a look. So Rodriguez has a 100% finish rate, 80% by knockout. And then Conceição has a 100 or 90% finish rate, 80% by knockout. So both guys have 80% knockout rates. Both these guys hit very hard. So I like the fight ends by KO. So I'm going to probably sprinkle that. I think somebody's getting served here. It should be around a pick'em. Fight ends by KO. What are you guys liking for this fight? Minus 115. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Fight ends KO. But yeah, I think Rodriguez knocks him out. These are two very dangerous flyweights. The next fight starts in probably like 6-7 minutes. Rodriguez and the over 1.5 and KO plus 750. So Derek's looking for a 2-3, like a late 2-3 KO. I don't mind that. Did you see that Rafael Cerqueira got a new fight? I think I did. Who's he fighting? I forget. Who's he fighting? We got Mark in the building saying Emmanuel all day. I mean, this guy's good, man. This guy's a good fighter. It's pronounced Conch A Chow. Conch A Cow. Conchacao. Conch A Cow. Doesn't look like it. It looks like Conceição. Really? Why would it be pronounced that, though? Makes no sense to me. You think this one's going to round 2? I mean, it should. I mean, they're flyweights, but it wouldn't shock me if it finished early, you know? I could see it finishing in any round. Fight starts round 2 is minus 260. Rodriguez by decision is my pick. I'm going to Rodriguez KO. Conceição? It's got to be Conceição, right? It's got to be. Let me put it into Google Translate. Google Translate won't let me down. Portuguese. Conceição. 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 Get me in the live to help you pronounce in Portuguese. It's tough, man. Afraid you pronounce it. Well, that's what I'm going to go with because that's just what it just feels right to me. I'm going Rodriguez by KO. Rodriguez round 3 is plus 1,000. Maybe a 2-3 sprinkle. This Rodriguez, he has a lot of power. He kind of does look like Talbot a little bit. He's good. So under 2.5 is minus 125. Yeah, I think I talked about it on my video. Like, I forget what the number was, but yeah, money has came in on the under. It was minus 110 on Bet Online at one point. I don't mind that 2-3 sprinkle, and the lines aren't bad on him. Sprinkling them. I like it. Because round 3 is plus 1,000. The only thing that would concern me is if Herzog's reffing. Round 2, Rodriguez plus 550. Round 3 was plus 1,000 on FanDuel, but it got moved to plus 850. Okay. He just said his name. Let's see what he says. Here we go. I couldn't even understand what he said. I couldn't even understand Roik. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Chat, don't forget to like. Yeah, if you guys have not liked, be sure to get those likes up for me. Herzog is on rotation to get this fight at the main. Yeah, Herzog started the night off, so usually what I've been noticing is that they've been doing like 2 refs, maybe 3 for Contender Series, but there's a good chance that Herzog's ref in this one, which is terrifying. No, they're not in the ring yet. They're about to walk out. I'm gonna refresh my stream. Get a sip of water. I will be looking to sprinkle the sub more than likely. It was plus 1,000. I'll be looking to maybe sprinkle that sub in the main event. It's like storming bad outside. Hopefully the connection for me holds up, guys. Big ass storm outside. Okay. Appreciate you, Mark. You got that right. Herzog's been better since he almost killed that one dude. Yeah. Herzog has been a lot better. In Chicago, Herzog cashed me to like 3 unders. So, and that's what they do. I mean, it's like they take turns to be corrupt and horrible. It's like, it's weird. But Herzog has been on point. Only 28 likes. It is crazy, man. To be fair, there's not much watching on YouTube. Most people are watching from X, but still. I mean, that's not a lot of likes. It's not great. There you go, Mark. Are you actually at a sauna? No. I do have a sauna, though. I do have a sauna, but I'm not in the sauna right now. And love to hear that, Jason. Love to hear that, Jason. Brady, did you pitch in school? I did pitch for a while when I was like 1st grade through like 8th grade. I play basketball, football, baseball, track. But my favorite was, I guess, basketball. I was the best at basketball. I was pretty good at football, too. Nobody could tackle me. They called me Gronk. They called me, that was my nickname, Gronk. You should pull up the WikiFeet rating. I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. I don't even know what water polo is, dude. And it just doesn't sound fun. Eagles defense 2 touchdowns Thursday is plus 10,000. Who are they playing? Who are they playing? Yeah, that's matchy picks. All right, let's get ready for this 3rd fight of the night. Absolute banger on our hands. Flyweight fight. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Fight didn't start yet, my bad. All right, Herzog's reffing. God help us all. God help us. I don't know about a finish no more after seeing Herzog in there. But hopefully he's all for fighter safety. All right, ready, fighter. Here we go. Looking forward to this one. Two guys with a lot of power, and Conceição lands a nice leg kick to kick off the fight. Looks to kick to the body, does Conceição as well. And I'm looking forward to the boxing of Rodriguez. This guy has really good hands, but he lands a nice leg kick of his own, does Rodriguez. It's not too often we see flyweights this dangerous going at it. Two very good finishers, both these guys. Looking forward to seeing some of these exchanges. About 30 seconds in, a couple leg kicks exchanged between the two. Oh, big right hand. It looks like it partially dropped Rodriguez. But Rodriguez with a nice combination to the body, just misses on the head. Leg kick misses from Conceição. But yeah, kind of a knockdown from Conceição. Rodriguez was kind of off balance, but Rodriguez was able to get back up. Doesn't seem too hurt. But yeah, I mean, Conceição has a lot of power. Both these guys do. Good combination, and a nice elbow. Looks like it partially ended for Rodriguez. Oh my gosh. Conceição's loading up. Big kick for Conceição. Conceição is loading up on these punches. He is looking for that contract, Conceição. Rodriguez with some good pressure here. Kick up the middle, misses. But the pressure is very nice, and that's what he needs to do here. Pressure. Big, wild left hand misses for Conceição. Conceição is swinging his stick. Another big left hand misses for Conceição. This guy's wild. Oh my God! Rodriguez drops Conceição. He's on top. He's on top. Landing some big shots. Conceição gets back up. Oh my God! He killed him. Herzog, move fighter, move fighter. He drops him with a knee. Conceição's still up. He's still going. Threatening with submission. Rodriguez on top, landing ground and pound. Herzog, another big knee for Rodriguez. Oh my gosh! A left hand for Rodriguez. Herzog. Rodriguez is swarming. Another big shot from Rodriguez and a left and a right. Oh, he knocked him down again. Herzog, move fighter. Move fighter. Move fighter. For the love of God, move. For the love of God. Move fighter. How many times do you have to knock him out, Herzog? How many times does he have to go unconscious? Holy crap, move. Move fighter. Move fighter. Wow. That was sick. Wow. Nasty knees, swarmed him. That was crazy, man. That was disgusting. Wow. Knocked him out with a short right hand. Knocked him out with elbows. He knocked him out with a big right hand there. He knocked him out with an uppercut. He knocked him out with a knee. I mean, he knocked him out with like 5 different times. I mean, I don't know what Herzog's waiting for. I don't know how many times you got to go unconscious, but holy crap. I'd say So does the fight ends by knockout? Does that cash 4 different times? Do I get 4x my money since he knocked him out 4? Is that how it works? I'm not sure. Is that how it works? I don't know. That's how it should work. We got Herzog. Move fighter. Move fighter. 2 unit cash on fight ends by KO. Yeah, minus 115. It was a great look. Great look. Everything landed. Everything landed. What'd you have, Dixon? Yeah, that knee was that knee was nasty, man. Herzog, I thought you were locked. Yeah, what happened, Herzog? Jeez. Move, fighter. Team Peyton battle. There you go. Emmanuel looked good, man. Yeah, 4 times. I didn't see it either until the replay, but it did land. It landed hard. Yeah, knocked him out with an uppercut as well. Knocked him out with a knee. Am I the only one who finds Dana White's Contender Series more entertaining than UFC these days? Oh, yeah. You know, a good amount of fights are very entertaining. I mean, these guys bring it. And we've been seeing a lot of UFC fights where they're just not bringing it, right? Herzog back to his Herzog. I know. I mean, what was that? I mean, what was he waiting for? What was Herzog waiting for, man? Ends KO, easy Emmanuel, KO, FU, pay me, I'm crushing this car, let's go, Mark. I only bet the 2-3 props because Herzog. Yeah. And it almost did make it to round 2 because Herzog just refused to stop the fight. The under parlay lives on. Yeah, 3 fights, 3 finishes. Mark coming up next with a round 2 or round 1 KO. We'll see, man. We're about to talk about this fight coming up. Big fan of that. Me too. Amanda Rodriguez is a good prospect. You don't see too many flyweights with that much power. All right. Going to take a quick sip break. All right, let's cook something up for this next fight. All right. Mark Vologden versus Adrian Luna Martinetti. I mean, the fight doesn't go as only minus 120. But if there's going to be a fight that does go to decision, it would be this fight, but that's not bad. Minus 120 for the fight doesn't go. Martinetti, really good grappler. If he can get the fight down to the ground, could potentially have some success. Kind of feel like if Martinetti's winning this fight, it's maybe a submission, which is +5, which is +600. And then I think Vologden can win by really any method. I think Vologden can win by decision, KO, submission. I don't know. Not much sticking out here. I kind of liked Vologden earlier in the day. It was like minus 135, minus 140, minus 175 now. Maybe I'll look to potentially live bet this fight. See if Martinetti has some success with the takedowns. But I like Vologden here. The problem is I can see him winning by literally any method. I could see a decision, a knockout, submission, but more than likely knockout or decision. Vologden by KO, plus 275. That's not bad. Vologden by decision, plus 290. That's not bad. I don't know. What do you guys like in this fight? Nothing really sticking out for me. Vologden by KO. It's a big number. It's definitely a big number. Vologden does have 6 wins by knockout. Yeah, 6 wins by knockout for Vologden. You got Martinetti. Okay. We go underdog in this next fight? I think not, though. Yeah, if Martinetti wins, I kind of think it's a submission. His submission game is pretty dang good. But he's going to have to get it down to the mat is the question. Can he get it down to the ground? My 5 leg is under in the first 3 fights that hit. Vologden over 1.5 and Zainikov 1-2. So you need the Vologden, the over 1.5. Or just the over 1.5. Over 1.5 got smoked. Over 1.5 got smoked. Taking the Vologden over 1.5. Same game parlay plus 125. I don't hate that, actually. I don't hate it because Martinetti is a tough dude. That's why I picked Vologden by decision, because Martinetti's a tough dude. He has good BJJ, good chin. So I do kind of lean decision for Vologden, but a late finish wouldn't shock me. From the last, some type of violence in the main event. Maybe some type of violence could be a parlay piece in the main. Caldas is going to bring violence. Vologden round 1 plus 460 on FanDuel. Round 1 would be crazy, right? I mean, maybe. Need Luma sub to avoid homelessness. It's like plus 600, ain't it? Saying like in the sub. Yeah, I did glance over it. Something along the lines of he's taking some time away, right? For saying Brady, I do want to tell you that I won the Dana White's Contender Series Tapology contest last season based off my picks and your picks together. There you go. Where do they got that at, that contest? That'd be fun. Vlogged in round 1 feels like a donation. Maybe. I kind of think it's either late or by decision. But I like Vlogged to win. This guy's training at All-Stars. Great takedown defense. I think he's the better striker. He has some good wrestling and grappling in his own right. But if Martinetti gets on top of you, this guy's a very, very high-level grappler. So, I agree. Yeah, nothing really sticking out in this fight. I might look at to maybe live bet it. The main event, there's some stuff potentially sticking out. In the main event, Zainikov KO is minus 230 on some books. Jeez. I do think there's definitely violence in the main event. Somebody's getting served in the main event. All right, let me do a quick poll here. The poll is 2-1 tonight. The poll is 2-1. Mark Vologden or Adrian Martinetti. It's gonna be a good fight. In my opinion, I kind of think this is maybe the highest level fight on the card as a whole. Like these two, I think are probably combined the highest level fight of the card. Because Pergentino's not a real fighter. Hedrick, just very inexperienced, not anywhere near ready yet. Junior, kind of same thing. Whereas I think in this fight, both Martinetti and Vologden, I think both are UFC caliber guys. So yeah, I think it's probably the highest level fight of the night. This Vologden and Martinetti, both guys are legit. Yeah, this guy's on like a 14 fight win streak. Martinetti. Luna sub worth if you like the Luna side, his sub prop. I mean, this guy's a lot of subs. Let's see. This guy has a 38% submission rate. He has 16 wins. It's a good amount of subs. 62% finish rate overall. He'll hunt for him. Brady, quick side quest. You got your eye on any players to score 2 touchdowns this weekend in the NFL? Or maybe somebody to get over 100 yards. Puka could probably get over 100 yards. 2 touchdowns. I mean, I don't know. You're just kind of throwing darts, right? I don't know. But all I know is I've just been playing the over in the Dallas games every week. I mean, the over-under in the Dallas game, the last one was versus the Jets, was 48 points. I mean, what are they thinking? I mean, Dallas almost got 48 points. So, I mean, they're not catching on. That last fight was, I'd say so. I'd say, yeah, it definitely was high level, but this one especially. Yeah, this is definitely the highest level fight. 16-1 is no joke. Yeah. And he's not fighting complete bums. Absolutely not. Fight ends by sub. That's sneaky. That's pretty sneaky. Call me Husker on Ludo by sub, and I don't blame you, dude. It's 6-1 for what probably is his path. Saquon needs to get his head out of his ass. I mean, what? There's rumblings that he might be like a little bit banged up. Takedown should come easy for Luna. I don't know. We'll see. If it does, he's very live to win the fight. They had Dallas line. I didn't even see that. All I saw was the total, and I got on it quickly. The 40 over 48. Yeah, they're gonna have the Giants up. All right. Looking forward to this fight. I got nothing here. Don't want to force anything. I can see Vologden winning by any which method, but probably KO or decision. But that Martinetti sub is juicy if you're on the underdog. And I know somebody was on the round one for Vologden at like plus 480 or something. He's training at he's training at the same gym, All Stars. They're not really training together because Hamzat probably weighs like another, probably like almost 100 pounds more than him. But yeah, he's training at the same gym. Takes this guy 5 minutes to get in the octagon. Yeah, and that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, you know? Vologden trains with Hamzat, enough said. Luna and Zainakhanov sub paying 77-1. Goodness. Forrest liking the submission. I don't hate it, dude. It's a good line for what's probably his path, right? I don't hate it. I don't hate the shot. I'm rooting for you. All the money's on the main event. We'll see, dude. I mean, this dude, Zainakov, he's training with Islam. He's training with the Nurmagomedovs. You would think he knows a submission or two, right? We'll see, but his KO is minus 230. The main event's going to be freaking awesome. Eric McMahon is reffing the fight. Looks like Herzog's going to ref the main event. Here we go. Fight kicks off, and I think we're going to know real quick how this fight's going to kind of play out, whether or not Martinetti's able to get this fight down to the ground. And right off the bat, you can see that Martinetti's just the much bigger fighter. Vologden, in my opinion, shouldn't be fighting at bantamweight. Probably should be fighting at flyweight. Very undersized against a lot of his opponents. But he's good. Good leg kick there for Vologden. Martinetti on the pressure here. Martinetti just much longer, much bigger. We'll see if that size plays a factor. The size was the one thing that definitely worried me in this matchup for Vologden. Just very undersized. But he's skilled. He's a very skilled fighter, Vologden. Martinetti looking to pressure and pressure pretty hard here. Using that reach. Good combination there from Vologden, but some nice uppercuts from Martinetti. Really nice uppercuts from Martinetti. They're tied up here. Good knee for Martinetti. Martinetti drops down for a takedown. Looks to get a single leg here. Good take defense thus far for Vologden. Knee to the body for Martinetti. Just barely missed the cup there. And this right here, it's going to be very important to see if Vologden can stop this takedown. He does. They're back at range. That should gain confidence for Vologden there. Nice shot to the body for Vologden. Good combination. 1-2 to the body. Body kick for Vologden. Almost gets caught. Vologden attacking that body very well thus far in the first round. A nice left hand for Vologden. Vologden with a good combination. 1-2. Nice left hand there for Martinetti. Sneaks in, but Vologden looking really good on the feet. And I don't know. And this guy has a very short reach, but I mean, he's landing thus far. Good body kick for Martinetti. A spinning kick to the head for Vologden. Wow. Martinetti kind of eats it, but that was impressive for Vologden. Kick up the middle for Martinetti. Big right hand. Good combination for Martinetti. Martinetti now pressing forward. Both guys landing. But the pressure right now for Martinetti is very good, but he gets a little bit off balance and falls down. Nice body shot from Vologden. Vologden's starting to come forward a little bit here. Lands a nice jab. And Vologden really attacking the body right now. It's a beautiful body work for Vologden. He's landed a good amount of body shots thus far. Only halfway through the first round. Big shot. Potentially drops Martinetti. Martinetti gets back up. Oh, wow. Really? This dude Vologden's rolling around the cage. More good body work for Vologden. Kick up the middle for Martinetti. Martinetti needs to get this fight down to the ground. A left hand for Vologden. Whoever was on the round one prop might have been onto something, because Vologden's looking very good on the feet thus far. Martinetti's not out of this fight by any means, though. But Martinetti, be wise for him to at least try to get this fight down to the ground. He's attempted 1 takedown. He's 0 for 1. But he's not going to want to strike at range with Vologden for much longer. A nice body shot for Vologden. Spinning attack for Vologden. Misses. Good uppercut for Vologden. And you can clearly see this guy's a very high-level fighter. Is he a little small for the division? Yes. But a very high level. Training at All-Stars with Khamzat Chimaev. About 1:30 to go. Oh, a big left hook. Lands for Vologden. Martinetti eats it. Oh, a nice combination for Vologden. 1-2. Oh, goodness. Good jab there from Martinetti. Combination just misses for Vologden. Big leg kick from Martinetti, countered by Vologden. About 55 seconds to go in this first round. Good uppercut from Vologden. He has some very fast hands, very quick hands. They got some pop on him a little bit too. Good leg kick from Martinetti and a right-handed uppercut for Martinetti. Martinetti with a couple great shots. Martinetti's best moment of the round thus far. Martinetti with some good body work in his own right. We got a fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We got a fight on our hands. Good uppercut there from Vologden. Kick to the body for Vologden as well. Got about 20 seconds to go, and a big right hand from Martinetti, and a big counter from Vologden. Floors Martinetti. Martinetti's on shaky legs. Vologden's coming forward, looking to finish. Lands a right hand. Oh, good. Oh, but Martinetti lands some too. They're swinging dicks. Vologden. Hey, 5 seconds to go. Martinetti gets elbowed. Martinetti's going to survive the round, barely. Spinning back fist for Martinetti. Oh my gosh, what an end to the round. Martinetti almost gets knocked out. Shows heart. Survives the first round ever so slightly. Lands some shots of his own. They swung dicks in the last 15 seconds. What an absolutely crazy end to the round there. Mark Vologden up 10-9 on my scorecard. What a round. What a round. We'll check the live odds here. Oh, gosh. We got Mark Vologden minus 330 here live. I got Vologden up 10-9 on my scorecard, but Martinetti, he had some moments, but, towards the end, that big right hand drops Martinetti. Martinetti shows his toughness, gets back up, and proceeds to swing his dick a little bit. I mean, that was ridiculous. Oh, my gosh. So, I mean, this guy, holy crap. Mark Vologden. Let's see, though. I mean, Martinetti, this guy's a tough dude. This guy's 16-1. He's not going to go away easy. This is not an easy fight for either fighter. Round 2 is starting. What an end to round 1. Will we see more of that chaos in this round? We'll see, but right now, Martinetti is coming forward, looking to get it back. He knows he dropped the first round. What he should be doing is potentially trying to get this fight down to the mat. Because on the feet, I mean, Vologden has just quick hands, good combinations, and a nice left hand from Vologden. Straight up the middle. Snaps Martinetti's head back. Very, very snappy shot from Vologden there. Martinetti on the pressure, which that's what he needs to do. Big right hand, and Martinetti's landing some of these good shots to the body. Martinetti with like a 10-piece combination to the body, and they're swinging dicks. Martinetti's swinging dicks. They're swinging dicks. Martinetti's coming forward. Swinging dicks to the body, to the head. Vologden's busted open. Vologden's busted open. Oh my gosh. They're swinging dicks. Martinetti's attacking the body heavily. They're swinging dicks in a big left hand for Vologden and right hand. And, Martinetti's wobbled. He's still with it. Big elbow from Martinetti and a big knee from Martinetti. They're swinging dicks. Martinetti shoots it for a takedown. Gets it stuffed. They're swinging dicks. Big knee for Vologden. In the clinch, Martinetti's pouring on the pressure. Left hand for Martinetti. Martinetti's looking to break him. Martinetti's landing to the body, to the head. Vologden doesn't look great, but he's firing back. A big left hand for Vologden. And a left hand, a nice jab. Snaps his head back, and a big left hand for Vologden once more. But a big knee for Martinetti. These guys are going after it. Shoulder to heart. And Vologden with a big right hand. looks to have hurt Martinetti in the left. These guys are swinging dicks and a big body shot, but an elbow from Martinetti and a big elbow from Martinetti. Jab for Vologden. Combination for Vologden. Martinetti returning with body work and uppercuts and just throwing everything he can. These guys are swinging dicks. Dicks are being swung in the cage. Right now, and a big right hand from Martinetti. Dicks are being swung. Their dicks are out, and a big right elbow from Martinetti. Looks to have hurt Vologden in a knee. Martinetti showing his toughness, showing his durability. A big elbow from Martinetti. Vologden swings and misses. These guys are throwing dicks. They're swinging dicks. Martinetti spamming elbows now, but eats a big 1-2. Big uppercut from Vologden and a nasty knee from Martinetti. This is one of the best fights of the season thus far, if not the best fight. Big elbow from Martinetti. Both guys look to be on shaky legs. How much more can both of these guys take? They're taking so much damage and a big knee from Martinetti. Big nasty knees from Martinetti. Vologden needs to get out of this position. Martinetti spamming knees here. Knees to the body, to the head. Not great look for Vologden here. Not a great look for Vologden, eating just a ton of knees. 15 knees in a row for Martinetti. What do these guys have left? Big elbow from Martinetti. Vologden needs to get out of this tie clinch here. Big body shot from Vologden. Martinetti's coming forward looking to break him. This is one of the best fights I've ever seen on the Contender Series. Martinetti looking for a takedown, doesn't get it. Keeps trying to go for those knees though. Big knees from Martinetti. The ref is looking close. Vologden can't keep eating these knees to the body and the head. Vologden needs to get out of this position and get out of it quick. Get back to range or something. But Martinetti looks to be breaking Vologden. Oh! Don't land a knee. Martinetti is now on top here. Pounding away. He's a little too high on the back. He's still pounding away in the clinch. Martinetti now gets him down. Vologden is battered and broken. Both these guys have landed so much damage. But Martinetti seems to be the fresher fighter with a little bit left in the tank right now. And Martinetti jumps on the back, doesn't quite get it. Looking for that choke potentially to cash a big sub prop. Landing some elbows on top does Martinetti. Nasty elbows on top from Martinetti. Vologden needs to get up and do something. Martinetti showing a ton of heart. Coming back from a first round beating. And now he's pouring it on Vologden. Landing big ground and pound. Just landing big shots. Vologden, I'm not sure how he's still standing, but he's firing back. Oh, a big right hand from Vologden. And a big kick to the body from Vologden. Oh my gosh, these guys are still going. Vologden showing that he's not done yet. Both these guys are beaten and battered. A spinning back elbow from Vologden. The round is somehow going to come to a close here with 5 seconds left. Vologden doing some good work late in the round. Big right hand from Vologden to end the round. One of the best fights in Dana White's Contender Series history. 1-1 going into the third. Who has more left? What a fight. Oh, big nasty cut on the face of Vologden. Big gash in his face. They better not stop this fight. We need to see this third round play out. But this cut is bad. That cut is dangerously close to the eye. Nasty cut. Hopefully the cut man does his job. That is incredible. I mean, this is one of the best fights of the year. Whether we're talking Contender Series, we're talking UFC, we're talking whether we're talking any fight, this is one of the best fights of the year. I mean, the entire round was just non-stop action, elbows, knees, big shots from both guys. Martinetti looked to have been breaking Vologden. But Vologden came back at the end of the second round and landed some good shots. They're going to bring the doctor in, have him look at the cut. You better let him fight, Doc. 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 We need to see it. We need to see it, Doc. We need to see it, Doc. We can't stop this fight. Dana loves it. I have a feeling both these guys are getting signed no matter what the outcome is. I have a feeling both these guys will be getting a contract no matter what the outcome is in this third round. We'll have a 2-contract fight here no matter what happens. One of the best fights of all time. Dana White's Contender Series history, and the round 3 starts. Let's see who has more left in the tank. Martinetti took some damage early, but looks to be the fresher fighter. Leg kick from Martinetti. Another leg kick from Martinetti. We'll see what Vologden has left in the tank after taking a lifetime's worth of damage in that second round. What a fight. I can't believe this fight's still going. Makes no sense. Good right hand for Vologden, and it hurts Martinetti! It hurts Martinetti! Martinetti shoots in for the takedown. He gets it! Martinetti was hurt. Hurt his eye or something. Was it an eye poke? It looked like a punch. Wow, Martinetti got hurt. Shot in for a takedown. Showed toughness. Wow. Martinetti was hurt badly. Something with his eye. But digs deep and gets a takedown. He's now on top of Vologden. This guy, Martinetti, has so much heart, so much will, so much toughness. That's the type of guy you want to see in the UFC. Both these guys. Martinetti's now on top here. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the round. Vologden needs to get back up. Vologden needs to find a way to get back up, or this fight might not be lasting much longer, especially if Martinetti can get some damage going and open up that cut. Martinetti on top here, landing some short shots to the body, but Vologden needs to get back up. Big elbow from Martinetti. And a couple of those elbows, and the ref may jump in. That cut's bad. If he can break open that cut, Vologden has a chance to get up here. He rolls back up in the round, back to the feet. 3 minutes to go. Let's see who wants it more. Let's see who wants it more. Oh, big left hand from Martinetti and a left hand from Vologden. Countered by Martinetti. Martinetti pumping the jab. Okay, what was that? A jumping spinning kick from Vologden. Oh, a nice jab from Vologden there. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Wow, this fight is incredible. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Who wants it more? Who has some left in the tank? Let's see. Good body work from Martinetti and a nasty knee from Martinetti. And that's that tie clinch that gave Vologden a ton of problems. He gets out of it. Big swing and miss from Vologden here. Body shot from Martinetti. Oh. Good jab from Vologden there. Oh, a big right hand from Vologden. And a jab from Vologden as well. Vologden showing he has a little bit left in the tank. Oh, just misses with a big right hand as Vologden. Just misses again. Oh, nice combination from Vologden. And a nice right hand and a left and another right. Vologden having some success later in this third round here. Another great round between these two. Kick to the body for Vologden. Both guys are beaten badly, faces busted up. Martinetti's face is dripping with blood. These guys are so tough. So much heart between these two, and another jab for Vologden. Martinetti hasn't really done much this latter half of this third round. But he lands a nice uppercut there and a nasty knee from Martinetti. Just when you think they're done, they're not. Good combination there from Vologden. Vologden gets taken down. Oh no. And that takedown could seal off the fight here for Martinetti. That takedown could potentially win the fight. Vologden needs to get back up. He has a minute to get back up. He needs to get back up, or there's a good chance that Vologden loses this fight. Vologden did do some good work, but not a great look for the judges if he's going to end up on his back at the end of the third round. The cut has now gushed open for Vologden. Holy crap. Total strikes, 204 Martinetti, 185 Vologden. Martinetti landing elbows on top here. About 25 seconds to go in this third round. This fight is somehow, some way, heading to the scorecards and one of the best fights we've ever witnessed in DWCS history. And Vologden looking to get back up here potentially. And he's not able to get back up. And the round is looking like it's going to end with Martinetti on top. Landing some elbows. And that's the fight. I have it 29-28 Martinetti. But we'll see what the Crooked Corrupt judges think. Wow. Whew. Martinetti has no power. I mean, he clearly has some power in those elbows and knees. Maybe not so in the punches, but those knees and elbows, I mean, they busted him open, man. I can't believe what I'm watching. Incredible. It was crazy. If UFC ever went to the radio effing sign Brady. Oh, God. I mean, that was intense. Martinetti winning this. Yeah, I have Martinetti 29-28. I think I got to give it to Martinetti based on damage. Agreed. Marked by damage. Agreed. I feel like Martinetti can get chinned in the UFC. He showed a good chin. He did get dropped and hurt a lot, but Martinetti wins, but 100% will be a robbery for Mark. We'll see. Crooked ass doctor. Contracts are both agree. Force with the 29-28. I agree with that scorecard. What a war. I thought Martinetti was cooked. Me too. That blue gets, I mean, Vlogden did do some good work in the third round for sure, but he did end up on his back towards the end. Yeah, I mean, that's just a lifetime of damage. I think you should cash the dog there. What a fight. Both get contracts. Agreed. Agreed. All right, here we go. Split decision? A split? Oh, all three judges. Probably Martinetti. 29-28. Yep, Martinetti, 29-28. Judges got it right. Judges got it correct. What a fight. What a fight. Holy crap. What a comeback from Adrian Martinetti. Wow. What a comeback win for Martinetti. One of the best fights we've ever seen. Both guys get contracts. I'd be shocked. I'd be absolutely shocked if both guys don't get contracts. Yeah, they need something. Like, we don't. I mean, that was incredible. That was incredible. All right. Jeez. What a fight. Might not have a voice. Might not have a voice anymore after tonight. All right. So, main event here. We got Zainikov minus 400, Caldas plus 300. And I like Caldas. I mean, Caldas is going to be a very fun and exciting. Wait. Dana's talking. Greatest fights he's ever seen. He's signing both. Wow. Dana's giving him a 25,000 bonus each. Wow. That's a first. Dana gives them $25K each. Both guys get a contract. Holy crap. You won't see a better fight. You won't see a fight that good in a very long time. I mean, that was one of a kind. I mean, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. Holy crap. That's crazy. I think their doctor bills me a lot more than that. Jeez. All right. Anyway, like I was saying, I like Caldas. I think Caldas is going to be a very fun fighter. Somebody to look out for. But he's going against, Islam's boy, Zainikov. I think somebody's getting served here. The fight doesn't go to decision is minus 400. Under 1.5 is minus 155. I think my favorite spots in this fight is, the fight won't start round 3, the under 1.5, and then even Caldas by knockout. That's his path. That's plus 500. Zainikov by KO is minus 170, which is disgusting, but I don't mind a sprinkle on the Zainikov by sub. He doesn't have any subs. He has no subs on his record, but like I said, he's training with Islam, and in theory, he'd have a pretty big advantage on the ground here. So, under 1.5, fight won't start round 3. Caldas KO, Zainikov sub at plus 1,000. I think are all decent ways to play it. I think anything violence related is great for this main event. What are you guys liking in this fight here? Oh my gosh. What are you guys liking in this main event? That's crazy. Dana couldn't even wait until the end of the show to get both those guys' contract. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know what? I like this. I like that. Fight ends by KO with a sprinkle on Zynikov sub at plus 1,000. I don't mind that. Hopefully the fight ends by KO is playable. It's probably not playable though, right? It's minus 300. Jeez, minus 300, minus 330 for the ends KO. Oh, there goes my leg. Vlogging just had to stay upright. He would have easily won the fight. Just had to stay upright in that third round. He couldn't do it. Zynikov KO 2. What's the fight won't start round 3? Minus 295. God, they're making us pay. Holy crap. What's going on? Jeez. Islam's boys getting knocked out. Yeah, I think a Caldas KO sprinkle could be interesting. Minus 300. Yeah, it's chalky. I might just sprinkle Zynikov sub and Caldas KO for fun. And if Zynikov KOs him, then so be it. We're having fun. Because his KO prop's like minus 230. Caldas sub plus 2,200. So Caldas KO plus 510. I don't mind that. That's how he wins. Zynikov sub plus 1150. Zynikov KO only minus 177 on Bet Rivers. I think that's the best price out there. Minus 170. So these KO prices are getting minus 160 there. The KO prices are getting better. The KO prices are getting better for Zynikov. Maybe sprinkle both. Maybe sprinkle Zynikov KO and sub. Play KO a little bit bigger. Play sub a little bit smaller. I'm going to do that. And if it goes to decision, then it is what it is. So we'll play Zynikov KO. And then a sprinkle on the Zynikov sub plus 1150. And then a sprinkle on Caldas KO. We'll do that. So if Zynikov knocks him out, pretty much covers it. But if Zynikov subs him or if Caldas gets a knockout, it's a big payday. So that's how I'm going to play. Just sprinkle a couple things because I don't know. I mean, the fight doesn't go minus 625. They're really onto it. They're really onto it. I wanted to play fight won't start round 3, minus 295. I mean, that's too much. So that's what I'm doing. Zynikov KO, sprinkle the sub, and sprinkle the Caldas KO at plus 550. Covers a wide area of outcomes rather than laying like minus 300 or minus 400 on a total here. What are you guys liking? Zynikov round 1 plus 120. I don't hate it. And I think this fight's going to probably end under 1.5 round. Just with Caldas, the way he fights, man. I think somebody's getting served. Yep, that's definitely smart. If you're going to play the KO at minus 230, you might as well pay up and get the Caldas equity as well. Right? Agree. We got Dr. Peener in the building. What is up? Took Caldas KO. Yeah, I sprinkled it myself. A little sprinkle never hurt anybody. Little sprinkle. So if this fight goes the distance, it'll be a big L for me. But I need a finish in this main event. At the very least, I need a Zynikov KO. There's Zainikov with Islam there. What do they call him? They call him Mr. Pork. What do they call him? Is that what they call him? What do they call him? Yeah, Mr. Pork, right? Oh, John Pork. They call him John Pork. That's what Islam and them call him, John Pork. Because he looks like this guy. They say he looks like this guy, John Pork. And he kind of does look like him. Man, I can't believe that last fight, dude. I'm going to have no voice for the rest of the week. That was ridiculous. That was insane. John Pork, yeah, it's funny. Let's see what Yanni's on. Parlay Zainikov K with Blue Jays, a team total over 7.5. No way they can't get more than 2 more off the Yankees bullpen. Oh, I know nothing about MLB. I haven't watched an MLB game, man, since like 2012. Actually, no, scratch that. I did watch one MLB game when the Indians were in the World Series against the Cubs. But outside of that, I haven't watched baseball in a long time. This Caldas guy, I mean, I'm kind of pissed, man, that Caldas is getting a tough matchup. I mean, I think he's live, but this guy's a wild man. So I see why they're pricing the ends KO at minus 300. I definitely get it. Because this guy's killer be killed. This guy's gonna swing his dick. But I can't afford another fight like last fight. I can't do it. I'll have no voice. I'll have to go to the hospital and get my voice box checked out if we get another fight like that. Can we see another Magomedov get KO'd? We'll see. I mean, if somebody's going to do it, it's Lucas Caldas. And his KO prop is plus 550. All right, let's see what you guys got for this fight. 70% going with Zainikov. 30% going with Caldas. All right. Man. All right, need some violence here. Need some violence here. Give me some violence to end the night, please. Give me some violence to end the night. Herzog's reffing. Not a good sign, but it is what it is. Here we go. Fight kicks off. Oh, big leg kick from Caldas to kick off the fight. Another big leg kick from Caldas. Thus far, a very furious pace between the two. Another big leg kick from Caldas. And a big swing and a miss from Caldas. Look to take his head off with that right hand. Nice shot to the body from Zainikov. Big body kick from Caldas. Just glances off the stomach of Zainikov. Front kick for Zainikov just misses. And a big right hand from Caldas, but he eats a 1 and 2. And that's the thing with Caldas. He's very aggressive, but very hittable. And a big combination from Zainikov. These guys are swinging dicks right now. This fight looks to be going under 1.5 rounds, guys. This fight looks to be going under. Oh, a big uppercut from Zainikov. Leg kick from Zainikov. Leg kick misses from Caldas. Oh, nice combination from Caldas, but he eats one. Eats a leg kick as well as Caldas. Just a furious pace thus far. And a big right hand from Caldas, but eats a knee. Probably the best shot of the fight thus far from Caldas with that nice right hand. But Zainikov coming forward, landing shots to the body, and a big right hand for Caldas. Countered by Zainikov. Wow. These guys are getting after it very quickly. Leg kick from Zainikov. Good combination from Zainikov there. Zainikov winds up and misses big. Oh, big exchange between the two. Both seem to partially land. Zainikov landed with that big right. Oh, big swing and a miss by Caldas. Looked to take his head off. I would like to see Zainikov shoot in for some takedowns here, potentially. Mix it up a little bit. I mean, Caldas is being very wild here. Wouldn't mind seeing Zainikov attempt a takedown. Big leg kick from Zainikov. Big right misses from Caldas. And Zainikov's doing a good job attacking that body with those front kicks. Leg kick from Zainikov as well. More kicks to the body for Zainikov. Leg kick. I mean, Caldas is just so wild and reckless and aggressive. Good combination from Zainikov. Caldas looked to land an uppercut. He misses, though. Zainikov misses as well. And this is a furious pace. And if you watched a Zainikov fight before, his fights aren't typically like this. But all Caldas fights are like this. All Caldas fights are furious paces. Big leg kick from Zainikov. Oh, kick to the balls? Kick to the balls. He kicked his ball. He kicked his dick, Herzog. Leg kick from Zainikov. Zainikov looked to land a front kick to the face. Oh, big body shot from Zainikov. Nasty body shot from Zainikov. And a big leg kick from Zainikov as well. Combination body head from Zainikov. Good jab from Caldas there. Zainikov attacking the body heavily with kicks. Big right hand from Zainikov. Inside leg kick from Zainikov there. Big body kick from Caldas gets through. Oh my gosh, Caldas drops Zainikov! Caldas dropped him! Zainikov finally wrestles! Zainikov dropped! Big knee from Zainikov, but Caldas dropped him, forced him to wrestle, turned him into a wrestler. Caldas on the pressure, but Zainikov lands a nice right hand. Oh, big right hand from Caldas! Looks like they both landed there, though. Wow. Wow. Caldas has serious power in his hands, but a nice combination for Zainikov. Front kick up the middle just misses from Zainikov. Wow. Caldas is busted open, his eyes bleeding. Caldas had a big moment there with that knockdown, which ultimately is going to give him the round if it makes it to there. I don't know if it's going to make it to the second. At this rate, Zainikov's landing big shots. Big kick to the body here. Caldas dropped him and dropped him bad. But Zainikov was able to fight through it. And the fight continues on, and a nice knee from Zainikov. Big right hand from Zainikov, countered by Caldas. Both guys landed hard, and a jab from Zainikov. Wow. Big swing and a miss from Caldas. He's looking to take his head off. Body kick from Zainikov. And the round is going to end. Wow. So it's a competitive round in a sense that Zainikov definitely did the better work, but Caldas had that big knockdown, that big moment. What do you guys think? Definitely a close round. I think Zainikov did better minute by minute, but with Caldas getting that knockdown, I think it could give it to him as well. But that one big moment from Caldas was the biggest moment by far of the first round. Why? Let's do it again, man. Let's do it again. I had to give it to Pork, 10-9. I can see it. But it's that knockdown that might have swayed the round, right? So, yeah, Zainikov did outstruck him the majority of the round, but the knockdown was a big moment. Herzog's warning Caldas for potential eye pokes. Here we go, round 2. What a first round between these two. Round 2 kicks off here. And yeah, Zanikov did really good work with those kicks in the first round, kicks to the body. Another kick to the body for Zanikov there. And Caldas is looking to take your head off with everything he throws. I mean, he's really loading up on these shots. About 30 seconds in, not much going down. Nice combination from Zanikov. Leg kick from Zanikov there. Good body shot from Zanikov. Caldas looked to land there with a nice right hand. Caldas looking for that jab. Kick to the body for Zanikov. And a big elbow from Caldas on the inside. Beautiful elbow from Caldas there. They both landed in that exchange, but it was that elbow from Caldas that was really nice. Big body kick for Zanikov. Both guys land a jab. Another jab from Zanikov. A body kick from Zanikov. Another body kick. I mean, spamming the body kicks. There's two more from Zanikov. Two more body kicks. Big right hand from Caldas. Really loaded up on that one. Nice jab from Zanikov. Leg kick from Zanikov. Another big swing and a miss from Caldas. And like I said, Caldas really loading up here. Really trying to find the button and put him out. And Zanikov takes him down. He's on top here. Let's get this sub. Let's get this sub, Zanikov. Show him what you got. On top. In full guard. Caldas kind of just tying him down here. Zanikov on top, looking to get those arms free. He does. Still in full guard. Looking to land to the body a little bit. Does Zanikov. We got Caldas throwing elbows from bottom. Herzog's warning him to work already. And they're going to get back up here. Zanikov lets him back up. Which is kind of interesting because, you know, Caldas wasn't really trying to get back up. Kind of did him a favor there. But anyway, good combination for Zanikov. Kick to the body for Zanikov. Oh, big body shot from Caldas lands. Really loaded up on that one. More kicks to the body from Zanikov. Oh, nice right hand from Zanikov. And the volume of Caldas seems to have just left the building. I poke. I poke. And they're starting back again. Yeah, Caldas, just not much going on from Caldas in this round. Jab there from Zanikov. Leg kick from Zanikov. Another jab from Zanikov. Another jab. Good counter from Zanikov there. Left hand from Zanikov gets through. Body kick once more. Looks for an uppercut, just misses. Big right hand from Caldas. Doesn't look like there's much sting on his punches anymore. Oh, nice uppercut from Zanikov. Jab from Caldas. Big right hand from Zanikov. And a head kick lands. And yeah, Caldas just kind of just not doing anything. I mean, Caldas kind of just stopped fighting in this round too. Big head kick from Zanikov. Zanikov doing some good work in this second round. Yeah, I mean, that was about as one-sided of a round as you're going to see. So yeah, Caldas. I mean, it could be 1-1. It could be 2-1 for Zhinaikov, but Caldas just stopped fighting. Caldas just stopped fighting. Yeah, he faded big time, man. He didn't throw any. Maybe he's saving his energy for the third round. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's not doing much. And if this fight goes the distance, to be wild. I mean, the fight doesn't go as like minus 650 or something. Something crazy. Minus 550 for the fight doesn't go. We're still going. Here we go. Caldas needs a finish. He definitely may. He definitely may. Let's see if one of these guys can get a finish here. Third round kicks off. Good right hand and a left for Zhinaikov. Caldas seems to be pushing forward here a little bit. Knows that he probably needs a finish. Zhinaikov keeping active with the kicks like he has been doing. Good body kick for Zhinaikov. Good combination from Zhinaikov to the body, the head. Nice kick to the body for Zhinaikov. Leg kick as well. And Caldas just looks out of it. Just looks... Oh, big right hand for Zhinaikov. Little cheeky elbow there as well. Another body... And he's just really frustrating Caldas right now, it looks like. Big right hand from Zhinaikov. Good combination from Zhinaikov. Finished with an uppercut. Kick to the body for Zhinaikov. Kick to the legs for Zhinaikov there. More good combination there. To the head. I mean, Caldas just looks out of it. Caldas just not showing much. Leg kick for Zhinaikov. He just won't let his hands go, Caldas. Just won't let those hands go. I mean, he's just, I don't know, he's just a punching bag right now. Good combination from Zhinaikov. Oh, a head kick for Zhinaikov. Caldas eats it, but that was disgusting. We got a pause in action. Another eye poke. Herzog's going to take a point. Yeah, in a way he is. He's landed some good shots. Yeah. I mean, for the problem right now, I mean, Caldas, it just isn't fighting him. Caldas is making it very easy for Zhinaikov right now. Yeah, and that's probably why Caldas isn't throwing anything. Herzog takes a point, which you don't see those too often. You don't see points taken too often. All right, fight continues. We'll see if Zhinaikov can get a finish here potentially. Big exchange between the two. Oh! Zhinaikov drops him with a big knee as well. Caldas gets back up, though. Zhinaikov dropped him. Caldas gets back up. Let's see if Zhinaikov can swarm here. Potentially put it on him. Content to go back to the kicks, though, with Zhinaikov. But another right hand for Zhinaikov. And a kick to the body. Another kick to the body there for Zhinaikov. Another head kick for Zhinaikov. Big exchange between the two. A big knee for Caldas there. Oh, elbow for Zhinaikov. Nice left hand for Zhinaikov there. Big right. Looked for a step and knee, just missed for Zhinaikov there. Had those nasty leg kicks for Zhinaikov. Nice right hand for Zainikov. We'll see if Zainikov can maybe put his foot on the gas pedal here and finish him. He has about 2 minutes to do it. Nice right hand from Zainikov. I mean, this guy... Big uppercut from Zainikov. Looking for an elbow here is Zainikov. Nice right hand from Caldas there. His best shot in a minute. About minute 30 to go. I mean, they're trying. They're doing their damnedest to finish the fight, both of them. Nice knee from Zainikov. I mean, Zainikov's landed 229 total strikes. Big right hand from Zainikov. Holy crap. Shot to the body there from Zainikov as well. Spinning back elbow for Caldas. I mean, Zainikov's going to land near damn near 300 strikes here. Big leg kick from Zainikov. Big right hand from Zainikov and a left. I can't believe we're seeing 15 minutes here. Oh, big right hand from Caldas. Look to have rocked Zainikov a little bit. Big right hand. The biggest shot of the round was from Caldas. Zainikov retreating and an elbow from Caldas. 30 seconds to go. Zainikov clenching up, holding on for dear life. Caldas definitely hurt him there. And a nice knee there from Caldas. He has 20 seconds. Oh, big shot from Zainikov. Jeez. Another great fight. Holy frick. How the fuck did that fight go the distance? Holy shit. I mean, that was like one of the best fights of the season as well. Neither guy would go down. Both guys got dropped. That was crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. They were trying for it. Boy, were they trying for it. Elite strike. Yeah, he does have really good striking, but I mean, Caldas was just walking into everything, though. Holy crap, man. Caldas hurt Zainikov in round 1, hurt him in round 3. Zainikov landed upwards of 300 strikes. My bad, Josh. Caldas will never be the same. I mean, he took a lot of damage. I don't know how he did it. So, yeah, should be 30-27 for Zainikov. Worst case scenario, 29-28. Yeah, he does. I mean, he ate some ridiculous shots that just made no sense. Here we go. Scorecards are in. 30-26. They have the split decision screen up. For some reason. All three judges. 30-27. Zainikov. Why'd they put the split decision screen up for a 30-27 times 3? Oh, that's right. That's right. Forgot. Man, that was a crazy fight. They gave me the under in the Diaz-Hedrick fight, and it didn't even go under. They gave me the under in the Diaz-Hedrick fight, and it didn't even go under. They gave it to you? All right. Let's make another poll here. All right. That was a crazy night of fights. Would have liked to see the main event end in a finish. That sucked, but at least they tried, right? Okay. How many contracts tonight? We'll go... I think that's fair. How many contracts tonight? 3, 4, 5, or 6? That's crazy. I mean, he landed 256 strikes, and he couldn't get him out of there. That's crazy. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's insane. That's a new lightweight significant strike. I mean, lightweights shouldn't be landing 256 strikes and the fight not getting finished. I mean, that just shouldn't happen. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a lot better if Caldas could have pushed that same pace that he did in the first in rounds 2 and rounds 3. He just couldn't. He just didn't have anything left after the first, it seemed. Yeah, the hospital's going to be full after tonight. Yeah, I mean, he took him down easily, but twice. Wanted to kind of outstrike him. Zainikov won. Significant strike record. It's crazy. The translator's having a tough time here. Translator's struggling a little bit. And being a translator is a tough job. I wouldn't want to be a translator. So, 6 contracts given. Brady, your commentary was on point and was once again the best part of the fights. Appreciate you, Forrest. Didn't have much action tonight. I had the under 1.5 in the Fernandez fight parlayed with something for UFC Rio. Had the fight ends by knockout in the Royk Rodriguez fight. And then had some violence on the main event. That didn't come through, but overall, it was a phenomenal. I mean, this was the best card of the season. Had 2 of the best fights of the season. I mean, just a phenomenal card. Yeah, I mean, she's a really, really good-looking translator. And we all have strokes sometimes, right? We all have our fair share of them. This is the only guy that seems to have a chance to succeed. I wouldn't sign any of them. Maybe the first guy, but needs another fight. I'd sign for. I agree. Actually, I mean, you probably should give Fernandez another fight because the fight tonight it wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight. But I'd sign Fernandez. I'd sign. I definitely sign Emmanuel Rodriguez. I'd sign both Vlogden and Martinetti. And I'd sign Zanik. I'd give 5 contracts tonight. I'd say 5 contracts tonight, but I think Dana's going to give 6. Most people are saying 5. 35% of you guys are saying 5 contracts tonight. 30% saying 6. A couple of people saying 4 contracts. I think it's going to be 5. Maybe 6. Five men, yeah. The guy who does the Portuguese translating, is the translation go? Absolutely. Matches the fighter's energy, don't always kill. Yeah, that dude's a beast, man. This guy can go deep in the UFC. I'd say so. He looked legit. Absolutely. Here we go. Dana said Fernandez should have been plus or minus 3,000. So Luke Fernandez gets a contract. Dan was kind of hesitant. On Diaz here, but they're going to give it to him. So. Yeah, Dana said he was on the fence of Luis Felipe Diaz. Yeah, he's good. He's really good. Rodriguez gets a contract, and yeah, the last two fights were insane. Yeah, that's crazy. And Zanikov is in the 6 contracts, guys. Six contracts tonight. Jeez, what a card, man. What a card. Probably best card of the year, I'd say. Week 9, best card of the year. You gotta think so. All right. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. God. Oh, so we got UFC Rio coming up this Saturday. Had a really good night at UFC 320. Not going to have a ton of action for Rio, but there are some spots sticking out. I still got to tape a couple more fights, but prediction video should be out tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow. Going to be up late tonight, taping Irina Alexeva, Thomas Peterson, Janata Deniz, Mario Pinto. So be on the lookout for the prediction video for Rio. We got some good cards coming up. I'm happy to announce that I will be going to Vegas for UFC 223 in December. Flights booked. Hotels booked. I always like going to cards in December. You know, get one last card in you before the big break. I went to UFC Tampa last year. One of the best cards I've seen. So heading to Vegas for 223. We got some really good cards coming up. I don't know, Forrest. I don't have anything. I don't have anything for you. I don't have anything prepared. I sang some Celine Dion the other day, and people liked it. But I don't believe I'll be singing this week. I don't see a reason to sing this week for Rio. None of these matchups really want to make me sing. So, all right, guys. Brady, can you unban me? I've never banned anybody, I don't think, in my Discord. If you're being serious, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll get you unbanned. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I've ever banned. I think I've banned maybe one person ever in like 6 years. so I don't think it happened. If it did, it's maybe an accident. I don't know. Oh God, it's just not my thing. Just not my thing. All right, heading out. If you guys can do me a favor, like on your way out, subscribe as well. Trying to reach 30K by the end of the year. And once Contender Series is over, I'm going to get back to my regular content schedule. Going to be doing some more live streams. Going to be doing some more uploads. It's just Contender Series ties up a lot of time. It's a lot of work for Contender Series. So I've been really tied up, but one more week of Contender Series, and then going to be starting to add a lot more content for UFC type thing. All right, guys. Well, we will see you later. Hopefully enjoy the fights, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.